Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this guy right here. So this is the Dual Dokkan Fest. This is kind of like the main character of New Year's 2023. This Dragon Fist character. If you guys were not around back then when this guy dropped, people were very upset because the Dragon Fist animation is not good enough. And I would agree with people. And this is before we started to get the super crazy animations, right? Like the unbelievable animations. This was before then even. So, I mean, there's a couple of characters they did in 2023 that are just straight up kind of like worthless and need to be replaced. Like we could point to the first form Frieza that came out, the Dokkan Fest. He was one of the worst Dokkan Fest ever in terms of like how effective he was, but he has amazing animations. So it's like, you know, like he still is like he's got that. The Dragon Fist was a flop here. Remember the Sword of Hope Trunks that came out in the Worldwide Download Celebration? His animations were bad. Like these characters need to be completely redone, right? Now, I think my expectation going into this is probably going to be... By the way, I probably could just give him an attack gold equip. I think I'll probably go with this, but a large focus on attack. Both Hirudegarn and Dragon Fist, I think they're going to be very similar in that they are not bad EZAs at all. They're no way. They are not bad. I think they will contribute. But what I think is going to be a little bit of an issue, mainly, this definitely happened when we were using Hirudegarn, is the transformation condition. I really like this Goku in his standby, with his support and his scouter, and he should be fairly safe. But it's just, most of the fight's gonna happen, and that mode is not, like, gonna be out. Like, it's not gonna be a thing. So, I'm not, we'll see. Now, this guy is mostly just defense and dodge. I probably could give him a little bit more attack equips with the dodge, obviously, but we kind of went a little bit of a mix. Hirudegarn, we went full attack. For Dragon Fist here, we did give him a little bit of defense. See how this will, you know, pan out. So, all right, let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's see how effective this guy is going to be. One of the biggest things, this did not occur to me until I was kind of like, just preparing for the video, right? Just like, kind of like, look, like, okay, like what team are we going to run him on? Where could he look kind of like solid here? Now, he is on Majin Vegeta and Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku's team, and he is a Buu Saga character. This had slipped my mind, because this is a character that, honestly, should not be on Buu Saga. They should pick, like, is the character from the movie or from Buu Saga? But they didn't do that with all these, like, all these characters from the last couple of movies are, you know, the Bio Broly movie, the Broly Second Coming, and Hirudegarn. Fusion Reborn, they mostly separate, but these characters are in, like, Buu Saga and Movie Hero. So, like, this guy is on both teams, Movie Hero and Buu Saga. He probably shouldn't be, but he is on both. So, that is huge, because really the weakness I would say I identified for this character is just you really want to be able to get Angel Goku out right away so you could play it however you want to play it, right? This is kind of the weakness of the character. But this is another good Buu Saga ally now, right? Like, that's what this Dragon Fist, I look at him as a nice addition to Majin Buu Saga now. So that's very good. So let's jump in. Let's see how good this guy is going to be. Alright guys, coming into an event here, we can test out Dragon Fist. So again, we'll start with Majin Vegeta and Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku's team. I think that's going to work out pretty well for us. Yeah, a bit of a bummer that we don't have battle motions for the two EZA characters. I mean, that would certainly be good. I love the battle motions, right? We did just get them for Cooler and the Carnival Super Saiyan Goku, though. It's just because, dude, DBZ Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like, you guys know how sick his battle motion is going to look? It's going to look incredible, right? Now, a major part about this Goku, they did this to a lot of characters, by the way. I mean, here, we could just take a look at this, but Goku really is going to be helped with his dodging if we run him in slot 2 or 3, I mean, that's going to bump him up to an 80% chance to dodge, which is going to be pretty effective. I think that this Goku, potentially, right, like, if we do get, like, super toxic, insane fights in GDC, to me, the easiest way Dokkan could create that type of environment would be disgusting AoEs or locking immediately. Like a fight more so geared to be short and very difficult right away. If that would come, that would probably hurt this guy. But I think that's the easiest way for them to design just like, you know, shattering meta power creep fights, right? Like the greatest towards Jiren is so difficult because it's just right away he's debuffing you and AoEs and shit, right? That's unfortunately just a blueprint because we have such crazy characters nowadays. It's, you know, anyway. Okay. So one thing though is this right here. I'm going to run him in slot 1 right here. This is turn 1 where God Goku is at his weakest. God Goku does do an unarmed super as well. So there is a lot we're missing out on. Maybe this will be stupid and I'll regret this, but there's a good opportunity for us to be able to utilize his nullification right away, right? 70% chance to nullify when receiving unarmed super. So let's just go ahead and knock this out. Oh, whoops, we're in the wrong layout. There we go. All right. Let's get Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku out as well. Wait, actually, I don't know. You know what? If I'm gonna do, I think I will do Majin Vegeta right here anyway. Yeah, damn. Only thing is Majin Vegeta is gonna need a lot of orbs, so is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I guess I could probably hit this. I'll do this. Is this still good enough for 24 key right here? Nah. All right, I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can get this nullification in early. Obviously, we don't really want to run this guy in slot 1, but my 6th or my 7th sense says super attack right here. Wait, we failed it? No, we didn't. We got it. Bam! Oh! Oh, a second one. Uh-oh. Bam! Yeah, what are you doing, boy? I do love that one. That one is good. That's good. That's a good... That's a good one right there. He just eats it, and he's just smirking. Goku does that against Fat Boo, too. I love that shit so much. All right, great start. Great start. Great start, dude. That was perfect. All right, we missed the EX, unfortunately, though. That was a great start. I love it. I love it. All right. Now, remember, the Dragon Fist. So, Goku, I think, is just generally going to be kind of like a strong character that's just going to sit in, like, slot 2 or 3 pretty much the whole fight. And then once we get towards his standby, that's when he could be very effective for us. Get the final shine? Nice. This will increase the damage of the Dragon Fist nicely. Yeah, okay. I mean, we'll see how things are going to go, but I think the problem for Hirudegarn and Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here, they both needed support, right? Because, I mean, this Goku, we're just going to be sitting him in slot 2 and slot 3, and I don't, like, his damage, I don't think is going to be like, oh my god, whoa, but he's also not going to die. I would imagine Goku is going to be pretty safe most of the time. So it's like we kind of just use him, and then, you know, we bust out the, probably, let's save... Oh, by the way, this is exactly the type of team build where I'll see this. I'll be looking through the For You tab. All right, let's see which Raven fan is talking shit about Josh Allen today. And then I'm going to come across my own team and someone goes, what the fuck is this? It's a team that works well, okay? Expand your horizons. Yo, they hate on the GOAT Yakon. Don't hate the GOAT. We put him in slot 3 and he's massively buffing Buu Saga, dude. He also does allow us to do the active for Daima Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Man, I don't know. I do wish that Yakon was in the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta spot instead. Because I'm tempted to do this active right now, but it's just way too soon. It's way too soon to do that. We definitely have to swap to Goku now. Well, we already triggered the ability, so it's fine. Actually, yeah, we don't have to swap to Goku. I'll just use Majin Vegeta for now. All right, I guess I'll just cut and come back next rotation. Majin Vegeta, and then the Goat Yakan and Daima Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think this team build is gonna be pretty fun. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Is it gonna fail us somehow? We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, we have everything we need, right? So now Majin Vegeta and Yakan, dude. This guy's abilities are gonna go so crazy on a character that does a lot of attacks. You know, Yakan, Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Beast Gohan, Final Form Cooler. Although I can't imagine we're gonna have a team where we're gonna have like Final Form Cooler along with him, right? Okay, we got the EX with him. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, anyway, let me come back next rotation. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. All right, so we show up here. Should we aim to float Dragon Fist? That's the question here. I'm not sure how I want to do this, because if we float Dragon Fist right here, that would put him on turn 6, which would have him set right up perfectly to be able to go into the Dragon Fist. I think we probably should do that. That way we could utilize his standby, right? And we could probably aim to use the Gohan active skill on turn 5. I bet you we'll be safe. All right, let's go into Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku here. Yeah, this should work. I think Dragon Fist probably won't get to attack on this turn, maybe, but, I mean, we'll see. All right, let's hit this. Just got to get Gohan his Rainbow Orb. Yeah, this is fine. Then he gets a shit ton of ki when he attacks, right? So he'll be good there. And then we got Dragon Fist back here. Remember, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, this is kind of how we're running him. And again, that's why, like, I feel like if I was, like, if we were to upgrade Super Saiyan 3 Goku and, what's the kid's name? Hirudegarn. If we were going to upgrade both of them, I think it would be strong support capabilities. Like 2-turn support. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Angel Goku just, yeah, he's gonna slaughter right there. Don't forget Angel Goku's powerful defensive support as well, that he washes across the entire team, right? That shit is really good. That's on his 18 ki, right? Okay, so we do miss out on Dragon Fist attacking right there, but that's okay. All right, we'll come back on turn 6. We'll see how things are gonna go. I can't imagine we're gonna get killed here, so we should be good. I think. Should I play this turn? Maybe. I think we're going to be good. I'm just going to do Angel Goku here. And then I'm going to do Super Saiyan 4 Goku also. Dragon Fist is not Power of Wishes. Yeah, if he was Power of Wishes, then he would get buffed by the Spirit Bomb. But I could use Super Saiyan 4 Goku's Spirit Bomb right here, which I think I probably will. But one thing I'm going to do about this, though, is I am going to save Angel Goku's active until next turn when Dragon Fist shows up, because we use his active, and then his massive support buff is going to hit. Yeah, right here. This massive support buff is going to hit, because we have the 4 superclass allies on the team, which means when Goku does the active, this ability will trigger. Dragon Fist is a Buu Saga ally, so we might finish this fight with either this active or the Dragon Fist on turn 6. So we'll see how that's going to go. All right, guys, so we're here on this turn. So next turn, we're going to be able to pop the Dragon Fist, right? We will be able to set up, like, a butt-fucking amount of support right here for Dragon Fist in the next rotation. I figure I'll probably just, we'll just play this carnival of active skills real quick. And then we'll come back next rotation, right?
くぞ。後手トランクス。はい。
Alright, I think we'll probably be good on this rotation. I don't think this Gohan will fail us. I guess Yakan... Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. You know, I'll let this rotation play. We'll let this rotation play. Because if we don't die here, this fight is over. But, I mean, we're pretty strong. When I run Majin Vegeta and Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku, I fucking fall in love with this Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku, dude. Because it's just like the huge dodge, the multiple turn support with this right here, the 18 key super, massive multiple turn support, the ridiculously powerful active skill, and the support for the rotation. This dude, it's like anytime you might start to think like, oh man, you know, maybe they're not that crazy. And then you run the team built for this Angel Goku and you go, oh wait, no, yeah, they sure are. They sure are that good. Remember that this Gohan would have put up a fucking shit ton of support for next rotation as well, right? This will hit Dragon Fist. So I've seen some people saying that they find the damage very underwhelming that Dragon Fist does. So we'll see what it's going to look like on our next rotation here. Could he kill? Probably no, huh? Because I think that the Super Saiyan Goku, he gets extra damage reduction. It's his first 3 turns, right? That he gets the extra damage reduction. He gets the damage reduction and the crit for the first 3 turns, I believe is what it is. Yeah, extra 15% damage reduction for 3 turns, and then he does the crit for 3 turns. His crits ignore 50% HP is what they do. Okay. Dokkan, come on. Yeah, we're Yakoning it right now. We are. We're Yakoning it. Yeah, we are. We're Yakoning it. Okay. So, alright, our stats are going to be looking pretty good with the sheer volume of ridiculous support we got going right here. Let's do Dragon Fist standby first. Let's go into this mode. Again, we're able to do this once we hit turn 6. I feel like this has been a good run to kind of show, like, what this guy's impact might be, right? We're able to take advantage of his nullification turn 1, and then now here on turn 6, at the scary part of the fight, he is going to help us a lot with this standby, right? Sometimes we'll be able to do this early, but, I mean, this standby is probably something we're going to want to do, you know, in the crucial part of the fight anyway, right? So, let's go ahead and pop this. Alright, so, Goat Dragon Fist is out right here. So, oh, whoops. Wrong one. Here, let's hit this for now. Okay. So, I mean, definitely what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put him, I would say, in slot 1 just like this. So, let me just swap over quickly, just so we could go over the abilities of what Dragon Fist is doing here and how this shit is really powerful, right? And, I mean, previously, before his EZA, we would have 1 turn we go into the standby where he would get a big... Let me go pre-EZA. He would get a big attack buff, yeah, just for the 1 turn. Now, we actually do have 4 turns of it. So, yeah, let's say on turn 3, you know, we could go into it early. We could, like, float him off while taking advantage of his scouter and his support, and then still aim to finish the enemy off later. He does get a big attack buff on HP 70% or less, though, huh? Okay. And then extra dodge. The thing about, like, these HP being lower conditions is it kind of just happens when it happens, right? It's not really something that we could just sort of... Okay. But yeah, so we're getting this huge support right here. We have a scouter. He has 70% chance to dodge. He has 59% damage reduction for the first hit he takes. That's where I think maybe a little bit of the raw defense could help him. And then we're going to be at, what, 90% dodge? So when your HP is 70% or less, he's going to be at 100% dodge. And then once we do the Dragon Fist, he has 100% dodge for the rest of the turn. So if we look at the way it's set up right here, the first attack, 90% dodge, then we'll counter and get 100% dodge for the rest of the turn, right? So, okay, here, let's hit this, but we definitely want to make sure the animation will be on. We'll do that. So we're going to go ahead and trigger Angel Goku's support right here. Wabam. So now this massive support right here is activated for Angel Goku. Well, this massive support is activated for Dragon Fist, excuse me. So now Dragon Fist has the monster support going right here. Yeah, so here's the stats this boy is looking like, okay? We can hit this. This actually works out perfectly because then we create the int orbs that Super Saiyan 4 Goku needs. Although he only really needs like 2 to get to 24 ki, but it's fine. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, the damage, damn, dude. The damage was not the craziest of all time. I mean, we have this guy's support. We have Yakon's support. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks had powerful support up. And then, I mean, this guy, I mean, obviously, this is one of the, 5 best characters in the game right here. But just massively eclipsing the damage of the Dragon Fist. I want to say I remember us being underwhelmed with the damage of the Dragon Fist when he first came out, right? It's still good, though, because what you do, we do swallow up a boss super attack, right? I mean, I started this video out in this God Goku fight. Lately, the only fight we've been losing in is this God Goku fight. So I was like, fuck it, like, we'll just start out here. Okay. I mean, that did work well. He's good, but he's not, like, I don't know how to explain it, right? Like him and Hirudegarn, they're not bad. But they just don't compare to the insanity of the top tier. Does that make sense? Like, that's kind of how I feel about them. I can easily see myself running both this guy and Hirudegarn a lot, though. Because they're going to be pretty safe in slot 2 or slot 3. They're going to be chillaxing back there. And then, Hirudegarn transforms and he's going to be untouchable. And Dragon Fist transforms, and he's going to be able to swallow up an enemy super attack, give us a scouter. He gives support as well. I mean, hey, that was a run that definitely made Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku look good. I guess we'll take that, right? Okay, we'll hop into a different one. I'll probably do a different team. So we have many setups we could do. I mean, it is a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Maybe we could just run, like, Movie Hero. We'll just go, like, Beast Gohan Movie Hero next. I think that could go well. Yeah, we could do that. We could do Vegeta Nappa's theme. We could run him on Daima Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku's theme. That would be fine. By the way, too, keep in mind that Goku does do the guaranteed crit on the nullification Dragon Fist counter, right? So you don't need to give this guy any crit at all. And then even in base right here, right? I mean, he's got his high chance to crit right there, and then he gets 20% crit right there, and then he's at 100% crit if HP is below 70%. So I just don't really think that you need to worry about giving this guy crits or additionals or any of that shit. I think it's just give him more dodge, to give him more survivability, and, I mean, he'll be able to help us out, I think, quite a bit. Alright, guys, we're here. We are on the Beast Gohan Movie Hero team. I think Dragon Fist can certainly help out a little bit. Especially maybe towards the end, when we might want to do like a Beast Gohan active skill, special beam cannon, and then maybe try and place him in like slot 1 or something like that. And then, Dragon Fist Scouter will let us know how safe that's going to be. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, so remember, Carnival Goku, by the way. Woo-wee! It's got that battle motion, finally, man. All right, let's hit this. So, funny enough, we did go through that first run without having Dragon Fist. Like, this is where we're supposed to run him, in slot 2 right here. But remember, in that first run, we were able to get his nullification off right here. So we're going to have everything from here and above. All of this. Well, all of this is activated, right? And, I mean, he's got that melee nullification. Keep in mind that I would say these days, that is very common for bosses to have melee supers, right? Like, we have so many characters that have the melee nullification, and there's so many bosses that have that, right? Melee supers. Alright, I actually might be a tad concerned for this guy against that Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I think that he could maybe be a little bit in danger against that Super Saiyan 2 Goku next turn. Hopefully not. We'll see. Alright, 50 is what Dragon Fist gets us to. Nice, okay. I'll take it, because he's got a very high chance to crit. Okay, well, we did fail that. Then we get an additional. This is a 70% chance to be a super. We get that. Okay. And then he can get another additional. It'd be the Hidden Potential System additional. And then this is going to finish off right here. Okay, okay. His damage is decent. Yeah, that's what it is. I just feel like he needs to be supporting as well. I could see myself using this guy a lot, but damn, does he need to be supporting. Alright, we'll see how this is going to go. Yeah, we'll just... I'm going to put Beast in slot 1 right here. I'm going to let him go to work. The extra counters could be bad for next rotation, though. We'll see. I'm nervous about Carnival Goku holding up in slot 1 next turn, but again, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so here's the Beast Riser. Remember, I think Beast is pretty much the highest damage character in the game. I mean, it depends on if he's hitting his crits, I guess, but this guy's, needless to say, he's a very hard fucking hitter, right? Very hard hitter. So when there's just no attacks in slot 0, that's going to work very good for us. Okay, good. Damn. That is a big, yeah, over 20 million on turn 3 on these? Holy fuck. Remember, again, I believe you multiply by 4, right? So what he's actually doing right here, these are like, those are like 85 million attack stats right there he's doing. So, yeah. He did, what he did like a 60 into a 40 into 3 85s. That's what he did right there. Alright, so we mostly blew this Goku away, but he is going to be a little scary next turn. Alright, let's see. Piccolo, are we going to trigger your support? Yes, we are. And he dodges. Boom. Okay, so we got that up. Now, the good news for us is this exactly. We could go straight into the Dragon Fist, and we'd get the huge additional damage. We do have the revive up, though, because our health was low. Damn, I don't know. Fuck, dude. I'm probably going to just use the Dragon Fist right here, because this is a golden opportunity for us to be able to get the Dragon Fist with the big attack buff up. It's definitely like a little early, right? But like Carnival Goku will get killed in slot 1. Like, it's the only way we'll get... I do want to do it right here. I'm going to do it right here. Remember, this guy in base will be A-okay in the last phase, because in that last phase, that Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, his super attack, it's a melee super. So we can do the Dragon Fist right here, and preserve the revive just in case. Okay, so we got this out. Let's see. A couple of attacks before the super. Well, there's only one before the super. But, I mean, that wouldn't really matter anyway, because he does have 100% dodge on this turn, right? So, I mean, we're out here with our 70%. And then for first 4 turns, we're at 90%. HP is 70% or less, so we're at 100% dodge right here. I mean, the standby is going to have value. We'll be able to do some gross combos with this standby, I'm thinking. All right, let's see how this looks right here. Time to Dragon Fist it up. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's see how much this does. A lot better in this against this boss that didn't have the extra damage reduction, and we had the big attack buff for sure, but that does feel underwhelming. Like, can you believe, like, I was thinking for sure that'd kill him, right? I think Carnival Goku will die right here anyway. So there was still value in us using the Dragon Fist right here, and that was we saw it with the extra attack buff up. I think he probably dies to these normals, right? No, we're good. No, we're good. He's still guarding. He's still guarding. Okay. All right. Yeah, it feels like the Dragon Fist. So, okay. Yeah, I have an example for this. In how I feel about a certain character, especially compared to everyone else, right? And everyone else gets caught up in the damage of these guys right here. Everyone gets caught up in this character's, the damage of the Spirit Bomb, right? That's just where their brains go. But my value on this character is not about their finish effect, the damage and the Spirit Bomb. I love this character from the Rainbow Orb changing and the invincibility that base form Vegeta has. Base form Vegeta is invincible, right? Basically in this mode. And I consider that so good. I think that this is going to be a similar thing where it's like this Dragon Fist standby is great, but it's not because of the damage of the Dragon Fist. That's not what's making this guy so good. Not at all. It's everything else. It's how easy it is for him to have 90% dodge or 100% dodge and the support and the scouter. Man, it would be nice if this was multiple turn support, right? Now, I think the way it would work is if you would then use the Dragon Fist, this support would go away if it was multiple turn, right? But if you don't use the Dragon Fist and you just have this guy out, for him to be able to support for multiple turns, I think it'd be really good. This guy's good, it's just, you know, that Dragon Fist is not what you're looking for. Alright, it does not... Alright, anyway, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Alright, what do we do right here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? So this is turn 1 of this guy. By the way, the Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1, that buff ability they have, it's only going to be buffing Superhero. Remember, Dragon Fist is DBZ, so... that Dragon Fist, by the way, remember, we did have Int Piccolo, his full support was up, right? We had everything with that. So keep in mind, these Dragon Fists that we've thrown out have been just ass fucked in support, right? Like, we had this up, right? So, like, he was this right here. Like, we had this shit up. Like, this was all up for Dragon Fist with that damage we saw right there. So keep that in mind. Oh, this is interesting, because I would like to use one of the special beam cannons right now, but who's coming? It's Super Saiyan 4. Okay. The problem is that using the special beam cannon, then putting them in slot 1, but then the other beasts that probably want to float. Alright, well, let's pop this. Let's get this out. Alright, so we got that out there. I'll probably just do this, though. I will... Oh, wait, actually... Oh, no, but I could avoid... Oh, damn, yeah, no, but, I mean... Carnival Goku probably gets killed next turn. Oh, dude, thank God we have the revive for next turn. Because then Piccolo could get killed. I'm going to redo this turn. Hold on. I'm just going to come back next turn. Turn 6. I'm just going to come back turn 6. Alright, guys, we're coming in on this rotation right here. This could be pretty good, because we'll be able to have Dragon Fist with his extra attack buff with where our HP is right here, right? He also has this attack buff when HP is lower. Although, I could even go into, like, a seriously serious fight to get to get this off, which we probably should, right? Okay, so here, let's just... I'm going to go ahead and throw Carnival Goku's active out. We got to this point without using his revive, which is really good. So, all right, let's throw this. Let's throw this. Alright, I'm hoping that attack broke Super Saiyan 3 Goku's super at the start. Now, wait, is Dragon Fist ability, is it when he attacks or start a turn? It's a start a turn ability, which means we could hit this, and we're still going to have it activated. Well, that didn't heal us up above the HP threshold anyway, but... Okay, alright, let's go. Let's see how it looks. And we still have the revive up, so even if we die, we will be able to come back. Damn. Dodge it. Damn. Alright, he's just gonna revive right here. Alright, well, that's probably the end of this run. Oh, wait, he lived that? Oh, no crit. There was no crit. Oh, shit. Yeah, remember, that's a huge thing in here, right? Is that at Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he does have to crit to be able to do the crazy damage. 82 million, so that's with the extra stats right here. And the fucker dodges it. Okay, we'll dodge this one, bitch. 87 million. Crit, nice. There's our 2 attacks, okay. Is he supering in Piccolo or Dragon Fist? It's Piccolo, right? No, it's right here? Yeah, but it's gonna be... Oh, well, number 1, it's a nullification. Number 2, it'd be very difficult to even get hit by it. Right? Because his dodge is very high, too. He's good. He's good. He's a good character, for sure. I think I'll probably do one more run after this. But he definitely is looking good. Alright, now Piccolo kind of put us in a bit of a bad spot here. Yeah, Piccolo did. I do wish we had that HP back. No, we'll be fine. Because, we'll be able to get the HP back from Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku will full heal us, yeah. That says 5 million? Damn. That shit says 5. Motherfucker, what? Damn, dude, Beast is, you know, he's good. He is good. He's good. He's good. He's good. Beast is definitely good. All right, let's drop the Spirit Bomb right here. This will be good because this will heal us as well. Beast can't be killed even if Super Saiyan 3 Goku crits, right? I don't think so. This Spirit Bomb is not going to kill either. So it's going to be Beast finishing it with like a counter or something. Yeah, we'll do one more run after this. Maybe we'll fight, I do enjoy quite a bit that Cell Max fight. I think that Cell Max fight is a good fight, actually. I think we'll probably do one more run in there. Should we use this team? Maybe. Let me see. What are some other setups we could use? Yeah, I might just use this team or maybe Mini Super Saiyan 3, like one of these teams. Could be good for it. No crit, yeah. Yeah, remember, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is very scary, but he does have to crit. If he doesn't crit, well, I mean, his damage is kind of regular, honestly. It's only once he crits that he's really going to be able to blow us away. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, I might do, looking at it, how about we do Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Cell Max? Because Mini Super Saiyan 3 is so good in that Cell Max fight. So I think that's probably what we'll do. So, alright. Yeah, so far so good. At this point, we have now seen all of Dragon Fist's abilities. We've gotten all of his procs, all of his abilities. We've done it all. Yeah. Alright, let's just do one more run against Cell Max. We'll finish up. Alright guys, we'll finish up by whooping on Cell Max right here. I think we will. Oh damn, well, it's not the end of the world. We'll use Blue Vegeta on turn 4. Yeah, I think that this actually should work well for us. Okay, so I'll just pair the two Super Saiyan 3s together. I would guess maybe this is what they did intend for us to do. Oh, wow, that sucks. We got bad luck with our orbs. Fuck. Well, I definitely want to make sure that we get... Damn, this is rare. This is rare where Rainbow Orb changing ends up not really putting us in a favorable position. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna sacrifice... I guess we're not getting the EX on this turn. Not really too much we could do about it, right? It's just really bad luck with orbs right here. So I'll just hit this. At least we'll get Dragon Fist and the blues, their supers. Remember, Cell Max is lowering our attack, lowering our defense. Right now, I think that I do actually quite like this fight as like a showcase type fight. I do. So I probably will be incorporating this in videos a lot. But remember, that one guy commented and was like cheekily like, oh yeah, such a great idea to open up the showcase in like a debuff and fight. What video was that? It was in Mini Super Saiyan 3, and I was like, oh yeah. We got a point, so we'll come in here later during the video, I guess. All right, no EX on this turn, unfortunately, right? Orbs failed us, not common. It's not gonna happen much. Okay, perfect. I'm used to this guy just farming crits, dude. Crazy. All right, what's Dragon Fist at? This is not gonna give us the attack buff because his buff is it's a start of turn proc. Not when he attacks. Like, if he's gonna get that extra attack buff. You know, the only character in the game, by the way, that I would say the super attack skip kind of bothers me on is Dragon Fist. Because the best part of his animation, like, it just, you know, all gets skipped right there. I mean, the reason the super attack skip, I think, is so good is because we'll always see the animation every turn the first time, so... I just can't envision myself turning it off ever, right? Like, the EX Super skip, I have that on most of the time besides, like, our, you know, in a showcase, like, our first time seeing the EX Super. But the Super Attack skip, I mean, that's gonna stay on. Alright, I think we're in good position to finish this fight off, I think, pretty easily here. I think so. Oh, should we do this here? No. Let's not. We don't need to do this. I'll save it. Although... no, because look. He wouldn't kill Cell Max with the active. Oh, man, this is just unfortunate. Yeah, I guess we're just... this Goku is just not going to get the active, because I think the smartest way for us to potentially win... I mean, I'm definitely going to want to make sure... Let me do the act. Let me see how much damage it does. I really want to make sure that Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku could potentially get his EX, though. Let's hit this. Yeah, you know, I think we can do that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Because Goma's probably not going to kill, and then that'll give us the opportunity to go for the Dragon Fist. Because the thing about Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku's active right there, next turn we're going to go Mini into STR Dragon Fist as a rotation. So that on turn 5... Well, I guess it would be then just turn 5. Whatever. You know, fuck it. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We can do it. Because it would be turn 5. We would be able to just use it anyway. Yeah, because his active, it's 5th turn, start a turn. Well, no. It's 5th turn from character's entry turn, first his appearance. So he wouldn't be able to do the active on turn 5. My original thought was correct. Because Glorio will allow, okay, so Super Saiyan 3 Goku is able to do it on this rotation. No EX, fuck me. Was able to do it on this rotation because Goma was here, right? And then next turn, the other Super Saiyan 3 Goku will be able to do it because Glorio's on rotation. But then, you know, on turn 5, we wouldn't have been able to pop it with the other one, right? So, okay. I mean, we could win this. We could win this. So don't forget that massive defensive buff is up right now. Although, Dragon Fist, I mean, he gets slaughtered, I think, by Cell Max if he gets touched. Well, the normal probably won't kill him, but the super will kill him, obviously. Type disadvantage, class disadvantage, right? Like, it's worst case scenario for him. Alright, let's pop this. Toss this out on his badass right there. So this will give us, again, the big defensive buff for 3 turns. This is a huge buff, by the way. Monster buff. The damage is really good on that, too. Excellent, yeah. So, right now, Dragon Fist, he has 2 of those buffs supporting him, which is good. 6 orbs is fine. I'll take that. Okay. Well, we do have to hit this. That's fine. Alright, let's see how we do. Yeah, I mean, as long... I think, as long as, Glorio and Dragon Fist don't fail us, we should be good here, right? We should be. Glorio does have a tendency to fail me, though. Just saying it matter-of-factly, man. Glorio death incoming? Maybe. I always regret bringing Glorio. Let's see if today is one of those days. Nah, man. Glorio, he's gonna hold up. Chat, right? He's holding up. He's gonna hold up. He's gonna hold up. Glorio, man. You got this, dude. Alright, good dodge. Perfect, perfect. All 3 supers we're gonna have to dodge or we'll lose. Okay, nice. Yep, guaranteed crit because of Mini Super Saiyan 3. Although this guy's going to be critting pretty often anyway. Hidden potential system, additional normal. Okay, still guaranteed crit though. Okay, good dodge. Nice. Normals probably won't kill him. I don't think so. Alright, oh my god, dude, this is so scary. Here we go, guys. Last time we ran him, he did a super and then did 5 normal, or no, it was 4 normals. Yeah, he supered and then did 4 normals. So already we're doing better. Phew. Phew. Okay, okay. Damn, dude, that was fucking terrifying too. What video was that? Might have been Mini Goku's Rainbow video. Here we go. Come on, one more super, right? Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, we should be good. He's got his max dodge up. Okay. Okay. Oh, dude, that did scare me for a second right there. He dodged the important one, which is... Bro, please, man. Dude, fuck Glorio, man. Fuck Glorio. I hate him. I do. Fuck Glorio, dude.
俺様にはかなうものか。死ぬがいい。
Alright guys, let's wrap this up. I think we should be able to do enough well, I was gonna say we should be able to do enough damage to finish off, but I'm noticing that fucker Max is not attacking in slot 0, which hurts our damage on this turn quite a bit actually. And this guy missed his EX super, which also hurts our damage quite a bit as well. So, you know, just fuck me. Alright, let's throw this. I would like to get Cellmax killed before we would come back to turn 6, which we probably should do, right? Remember, we don't have any active skills next turn. We're not going to do the Dragon Fist or nothing like that, so we need to hopefully finish this guy quickly. Yeah, let's hit this. That'll give support for a couple of turns. We can give him all the ki, which we need. Whew! Okay, it was a very costly miss by Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku on turn 2. His EX Super miss, that was very costly to us. Because it just lowers, like it cuts 50 million damage off of his active skill, right? At least. Okay, now he gets it. Well, it would have been much more important for him to get this last turn than this turn. Right, again, to increase the damage of the active skill. He does get his additional proc, though. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, perfect. 4 health bars left. All right. This might be a loss, man. Damn, it's crazy how much... Because, so, this, like, Goma not having an attack in slot 0 hurts us so much in terms of Goma's damage. We can get Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku to live Cellmax's super, but it's a little, you know, touch and go, I've found. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Blue Vegeta did a good amount of damage right there. Okay. Yeah, we should be okay. Okay, so we gotta live this turn. Our chances of living this turn are very good. Because both mini Super Saiyan 3s do have a survive KO. So, as long as we're alive once we hit slot 3, we can't die. So that's good. Let's definitely hit this for the guaranteed crit. And then hopefully we get the EX, and then the whole rotation is doing guaranteed crits. We can hit this right here. And then this guy will be doing guaranteed crits as well. Yeah, I really like Mini Super Saiyan 3, by the way. Okay, we're looking good. Let's go. If we get this EX right here, we're in business. Yes! Fuck you, Cellmax. Hell yeah, dude. So we'll kill him on this turn for sure. I guess it's possible we could lose because Cellmax supers in a tech pan slot. I guess we could get supered, brought down to 1 HP, and then we get hit by a normal or something like that. So. Oh, we dodged a super. Nice. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. All right, that should be GG. Now Dragon Fist should be able to wrap this up. He's doing a guaranteed crit. Remember, we have our additional 70% chance to be a super. Boom, done. Nice. Okay, but that's... Okay, so you see that run right there where we kind of just... Like, you know, he wasn't really doing that much, but he was sitting there. He is pretty safe in slot 2 or 3, but I wouldn't say he's, like, contributing really that much. Does feel like both Hirudegarn and Dragon Fist could have gotten a little bit more. I think they won't die a lot, but besides not dying, they're not... So, I mean, people hate Shen, right? Because he doesn't die, but they say he doesn't really bring a lot more to the table, so surely people hate Dragon Fist and Hirudegarn, right? Surely. Alright guys, there was Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Again, both him and Hirudegarn, they seem like strong, competent characters, but they're not on like that all the way elite tier. I just don't think they're doing enough in the current environment where characters are have 50 different multi-layer supports and team protector mechanics and stuff. I mean, I do like the nullification of a super attack is good, and the scouter and the strong support, right? We can get a lot of value out of that. But, I mean, especially as stronger and stronger characters are coming out, I mean, these fights are shortening up a lot as our characters are getting stronger and stronger, right? So, all right, this is Exploding Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku. In terms of leads we could run him on, he does have quite a few. We ran him on, what, Majin Vegeta and Angel Goku's team, on Beast's team, and Mini Super Saiyan 3. There's also in Super Saiyan 4 is Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Like, this guy is, like, he's just a good EZA that you definitely can run on a lot of different setups, right? For sure. His leader skill is Movie Hero or Final Trump card. Category key 3, 170% of stats, and then another 1 key and 30% of stats for characters on Super Saiyan 3 or Kamehameha. His passive skill, Rumblings of Dragon Ki. He gets 3 key, 250% attack and defense, 50% chance to crit, 50% dodge, and then an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super. When receiving an attack, he gets 200% defense. When attacking with 12 or more ki, gets 300% attack and 200% defense. And then as the second or third attacker in the turn, he gets 259% attack and defense, 20% crit, and 30% dodge. So, genuinely, I think he's going to be pretty safe in slot 2 or 3. I mean, we're talking 80% dodge with decent stats here. I think it's not going to be common for him to get killed. Not at all. It's just not going to be common. Okay. When HP is 70% or less, Goku gets 259% attack and 50% crit. This is an ability we could see a lot more when we run on the Movie Hero team if we run that Int Piccolo, which is what we did in the video. And then when receiving an unarmed super attack, Goku has a 70% chance to nullify it. Melee supers are very common in bosses these days. So I think it's going to be a very likely thing where, he could receive a melee super, and then so essentially he's going to have a 70% chance to take care of it there. And then if that fails, then he has an 80% chance right here. So it's going to be very difficult for a melee super boss to connect with this guy. It's going to be very difficult. He has a standby mode. He could do this when HP is 70% or less, starting from the third turn from the start of battle, or starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle, and then he'll stand by 4 or 5 turns. His super attack is the all-out Kamehameha. He gets 50% attack and defense for 1 turn, and does immense damage to the enemy. His links are Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form, and Fierce Battle. So here, of course, are his best linking partners. A lot of very meta-relevant characters here, right? There's Carnival Super Saiyan Goku, Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku right here. Here's this recent EZA Carnival Goku. I'm not a fan of him, but, I mean, you can use him, right? This kind of, link set, it's very easy to find characters with these links, right? And then his 12 key multiplier, of course, 150%, the normal level that we typically see. In terms of category teams here, Goku has quite a few, obviously. He's a Goku character. So he's on the Movie Hero team, which obviously he should be, this is the movie against Hirudegarn, right? So nice addition to the Movie Hero team. He's also here on the Final Trump card category team. More options for this team is very good, right? More and more and more options for this team because it's such a big mix of characters, so this is very helpful. Then, he's also on the Super Saiyan 3 team. Super Saiyan 3 is also always very limited, so it's nice to get more options, right, for such a limited team. Then, he's on the Kamehameha category team, which will be good right here, right? Perfect, Kamehameha. We really need a new lead for this one. This could be a really fun team. Goku is also here on the Pure Saiyan category team, which is, quite literally always going to be good. Then Goku is here on the Full Power category team. That's another one of these. So remember, Goku, the thing that's really good about Goku, he doesn't have character restrictions. You always want to make a note of characters that don't have restrictions like this. So especially on, Full Power mission or Final Trump card mission, some missions like that, this guy could be very effective for those types of missions. Then Goku is also on the Goku family category team right here. Okay. Obviously, a strong roster there. Goku is here on Turtle School. This one also could use a new leader sooner rather than later. It is basically just a Goku category, though, right? Like, it's not often that, like, the Krillins and Roshis and Yamchas are really effective, but maybe someday. Then, Goku is also on the Mastered Evolution category. This is good. More options for this, right? There, I might jump into the Supreme Medicine battle right after this showcase. There's a lot of content they dropped as well. So, there's a Mastered Evolution mission in one of those, right? Then, Goku is also on the Bond of Friendship. We've gone over it many times. This is not at a new leader since 2022, right? Bond of Friendship. Time for that. Because this category does have a lot of characters. Could make Chi-Lai relevant, right? A lot of different characters here. Then, Goku is on the Accelerated Battle. I think this category is. Yep. This is the Accelerated Battle category. Which is always going to be powerful. Goku is here on Power Beyond Super Saiyan as well. So I can make him a good match with the Super Saiyan 4s to trigger the Super Saiyan 4 Goku showing up, right? Perfect. Then we also have the Bond of Parent and Child right here, which has not gotten a leader skill since 2022. It's literally only ever gotten one, Vegeta and Trunks, that's it. Then Goku is also on Earthbred Fighters, one of the best categories in the game. Also one we're waiting to get a new one, right? Then Buu Saga. Now, Goku shouldn't actually be on Buu Saga, right? He shouldn't. But they did give it to him, right? Is this... Remember, was it during the 2024 Broly movie Worldwide? I think it might have been. Remember there was that they added Buu Saga? It was to several characters, right? I believe so. Technically, I think they should be either Movie Hero or Buu Saga, but this is one of these things that just helps the player, right? This just helps us. Makes team building easier, means this guy is on Movie Hero setups. This guy will be ready for, Majin Buu Saga, Dokkan Frontier, right? So that's good. And then finally, Goku is here on the Earth Protecting Hero category, down here at the bottom. Pretty good. All right, so there was Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? He does have his standby transformation, which we could do when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle, and then we'll stand by for 5 turns where we can throw out the Dragon Fist, right? So, this is, Exploding Fist, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. His passive skill becomes Roar of a Dragon. Besides the finished effect, Goku is not able to attack. He gets 359% attack and defense at the start of turn, gives all allies 3 key 59% attack and defense, has a Scouter, and has a 70% chance to dodge. I do feel like this could have been multiple turn support. Now, that would still only be active, I believe, while this guy is around. So, let's say theoretically this was 3 turn support. If you went into the standby and then just immediately did the Dragon Fist, the support wouldn't hit other rotations. But I believe if you did, because you can go a turn without using the Dragon Fist, this guy will still be at full power. So it's like, we could save it for a turn, and then, have him potentially having multiple turn support. I think that would have been a good way for Hirudegarn, and Dragon Fist to be better, is giving them support, right? When receiving an attack, Goku gets 200% defense. Until he the first time he gets hit, he has 59% damage reduction, then he loses the damage reduction after he gets hit the first time. So if he gets hit twice, you'll be in trouble, probably. For 4 turns from when you do the standby, he has 259% attack and defense and an extra 20% dodge. If HP is 70% or less, he gets 259% attack and an extra 20% dodge. And then when the finish effect is activated, he gets 859% attack and guaranteed dodge within the turn. The damage definitely seems very underwhelming. To me, I do think of this guy probably similarly to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, where the standby is so good, but I mean, it's not just because they're doing damage. And remember, I mean, there's much more important things with these characters than just how much damage they do. But like the Scouter, the invincibility, and the support is definitely going to be useful, right? So his finish skill is the Dragon Fist, his finish effect here. It's a counter. This is activated when an enemy launches a super attack against Goku. He massively raises attack temporarily, nullifies the super attack, and then counters with ferocious power. And is a guaranteed crit on it as well, which is really good, right? I do like that they just say, fuck it, it's a guaranteed crit. When they have massive standby like these, should just be guaranteed crit. You know, it shouldn't need to be anything you have to toy around with the hidden potential system at all, right? So there's that. Remember, he doesn't have a super, and then Link said it's the same. Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, over in a Flash Breaking form, and Fierce Battle. So yeah, there we go. There is the Dragon Fist Goku. Total kill multiplier 150%. I mean, that's the same, right? It's the same as always. I like him. I do like him. I could see myself using this guy a lot. I think that there's a lot of value in him just being a very strong character, a very safe character in slots 2 and 3, but a character who doesn't have category restrictions. I really think it's important not to lose sight of characters like this. Characters that don't have category restrictions at all. Right, so it's just very easy when there's missions, when you're trying to combine a bunch of different characters with a lot of different conditions, right? Like when we're running the Blues and we're running Goma, we're running Mini Super Saiyan 3. Like, it is useful to just have this guy who has no conditions we have to worry about whatsoever, right? So let me know what you guys think. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.